The NCCAA and Bob Jones University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the site of competition and other disciplinary action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Davis Fieldhouse for tonight's men's basketball home opener. Today's contest features the Brevard College Tornadoes and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Let's pray. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this opportunity of having a game today between these two great universities. I pray that you would keep players and coaches and refs safe. I pray that you would help us have a good time here tonight. In Jesus' name, amen. Now the starters for the visiting Tornadoes. Number 4, Quincy Carter. Number 5, Albany Boyette. Number 10, Carson Evans. Number 11, KK Horton. And number 12, Jaden Carnes. And now, let's meet your 2023-2024 Bruins starters. At guard, a senior from Harrisburg, North Carolina, number 2, Elijah Couple. At forward, a 6'5" junior from Ramseur, North Carolina, number 3, Trevor Brunson. At guard, a 6'3" junior from Augusta, Georgia, number 22, Devin Pope. At forward, a 6'4"
Well, it is good to be back here in the Davis Fieldhouse for another edition of BJU Bruins basketball. This is the men's home opener. They have played 2 games on the road. This is their first game here in the friendly confines of the 2023-2024 season. I'm Nate Warwick, as I'll be bringing you the action live as it happens here from campus of Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina. Bruins are in their home whites. They'll be going from right to left here to start things off. And they are welcoming the Brevard College Tornadoes. They've also played 1 game so far this year. And for both schools, all 3 games, all lost by single digits. So we are probably in for a good one here. Both teams hungry for that first win. Brevard in the royal blue, going from left to right. Gearhart wins the tip easily, and the Bruins will take possession first. Bruins have a pretty upperclassman-heavy starting lineup. Couples fouled on the drive. That basket will not count. Bruins will get it underneath the basket. Foul on Carson Evans. Bruins have 1 sophomore, 2 juniors, and 2 seniors in the starting lineup. Couples gets it up top. Passes it into Gearhart. Double team, doesn't matter.
Gearhart with the flush.
Coming back the other way is Brevard. Bruins a little full court pressure here. Pass goes outside. Boyette brings it back up top. Pass down low, kick back out, wide open look for Evans, and he splashes it. Devin Pope bringing it up the floor, gives it out to Couples. Little fake. Or excuse me, that was Brunson rather. Pope. Spinning, short jumper, got it.
Devin Pope for 2.
Evans goes over to KK Horton. Horton back to Evans. Goes inside, dish out, nice little shot fake. Kicked out, good shot, is a bit too strong. Batted around, it'll be an offensive board for the Tornadoes. Good pass down low, is able to get loose on the block was Jaden Carnes, the sophomore, Concord, North Carolina. Good drive here, kicked back out. Brunson with it, spinning, passes inside to Gearhart. Short shot is good. Good look here up top. Evans will get it. Lost it for a moment. Got it back quickly. 8 on the shot clock. Evans thought about a 3. A little hesitation. 3 on the shot clock. Floater is no good for Boyette. And that did not catch the rim. So that's going to be a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Bruins. Nothing easy for Brevard on that one. Couples dishes it over to Pope. Pope spinning. Tough drive. Got it to go. Good move by Pope. Bruins having a lot of success in and around the basket here early. Open look on the outside. Passes it up, feeds it in. That was a good look for Carter. Couldn't get it to go. Here comes Couples the other way. Dishes it out, and that's going to be a offensive foul on Gearhart. A illegal screen.
First personal, first team foul.
Bruins very balanced on attack, even in those losses this year. 4 different players averaging double digits. 3 players averaging double digits for Brevard after their first game. Good pass down low, good kick out. Wide open look, just a touch off. Another offensive rebound, couple of those for Brevard here early. Good hesitation, pass out, another open look from 3, and again does everything but go. And this is going to be Bruins basketball, leading 8-5. Couples kicks it out to Garrick. Good pass inside to Gearhart. Easy lay-in. Again, the Bruins getting pretty much whatever they want down near the basket in the early going. See if Brevard makes an adjustment to try to limit that, but for now, Bruins shooting at a very high clip as a result. Good defense, and that's a jump ball. As Garrick just clamped down on the ball as Jaden Carnes went up with it. Great defense and earns the jump ball. It will stay with Brevard, but the shot clock does not get reset. Brevard will have 15 seconds to work with. Well, Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hemp. Sure to check them out today. I actually just swung by there on my way here because peppermint milkshake is back. Always a happy season at Chick-fil-A when that happens, so encourage you to go try one too. Well, the Bruins certainly looking good on offense here in the early going. They've been limiting turnovers, making good passes, getting the ball down low, high percentage shots, and converting them. Meanwhile, a lot of open looks from outside for Brevard, but they have not been able to knock them down. You figure that probably will change. They shot 32% in their opener against Montreat. Lost that one by just 6, 75-69. So you figure the more of those open looks they get, those are going to start falling eventually. Evans going to inbound here for Brevard. Going to go outside with it. Goes to Carnes. Again, the shot clock did not reset, so they have 10 seconds. Pass across. 5 seconds. Carnes tries a long 3 and knocks it down. Jaden Carnes making something out of nothing there. Normally as a defense, you're pretty happy about allowing that shot, but Carnes knocks it down. Rare turnover for the Bruins. Gearhart had good position, but couldn't haul in the pass. Passed all the way across, open look. And again, talked about those open threes are gonna fall. This time it's KK Horton giving Brevard the lead, 11-10. Pope driving inside. Good move. Floater, no good. One of the first ones that seemed a little bit forced. Another open 3, another splash. Evans this time, and Brevard just getting all the open looks they could ask for down low, or outside, excuse me. That one nearly picked off Pope, and then he does pick it off. As Quincy Carter with the active hands. 2 misses down low in a row, but again, 2 offensive rebounds. Another long 3-pointer, and this time Couples grabs the board. Well, next time out, I'm guessing Coach Uaro going to have some things to say about allowing the offensive rebounds. Oh, there's a nice 3 from Couples. Big response for the Bruins. Needed that one. And also guarding those threes as Brevard has just been able to probably 6 or 7 wide open threes already here in the first half, and we're pretty early on. got another open look there, but rattled out. Bruins really kind of fortunate to only be down 1. Here's Garrick driving. Soft touch. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bruins. 3 substitutions for the Bruins, 2 for Brevard. So literally half the players on the floor swapping out. Hayes Brush, Chad Vanderhart, 2 of the Bruins subs. The other one is Tosadas Pouncey. Try to get you the Brevard ones as I can here in a moment. Garrick, short jumper, again, rattles out. That's going to be a turnover, so we'll go back to the Bruins. Substitutions on the other side, Charlie Hester, one of them for Brevard, and the other one, Charles Reed, both into the game. Pouncey gives it over to Garrick. Garrick over to Couples. Inside, little ball fake, back outside. Good ball movement. Here's Brush, out to Pouncey. Pouncey looking to drive, going to take it all the way, and he'll get fouled. Just the 3rd foul total of this game so far, almost 7 minutes in. That's going to be on Charles Reed, who just checked into the game moments ago. Pouncey hit all 3 of his free throws in the first 2 games. And it keeps that perfect streak going here on the first one. I'll try to give the Bruins back the lead here on shot number 2. And we'll do so. 15-14 Bruins. Almost 7 minutes into this one. Brevard's done a very good job of working with this pressure and being able to pass the ball open. Good hesitation and the foul. Count it for Quincy Carter. Got his man up in the air, drew the contact and still finished off the bucket. It's going to go on Garrick, his first. And Carter does not complete the 3-point play. Rebounded by Vanderhart. Here's Brush. Driving, kicks it out. Pouncey passes it around the outside. Couples driving, kicking it out. Tough pressure along the baseline. Got it to Brush. Brush spinning inside. Hook. Got it. Brush puts the Bruins back up for the moment. Brevard trying to answer. Good dish. Again, a lot of open players. Relatively easy bucket there for Carnes. Bruins may need to make some defensive shifts. Couples on the drive. Good pass. Got it to Vanderhart, who completes the layup. Well, the Bruins have had some issues on defense here early. They've really been overall very efficient on offense, which is what has, for the moment, given them the 1-point lead. They're shooting at a very good clip. Only had, I think, 1 or 2 turnovers. 2, I think. Overall, doing a very good job on that side of the ball. But again, another open look. This time it's Carnes. And a lot of credit for that does go to Brevard. They are passing the ball very well, making a lot of smart, quick decisions, keeping the Bruins moving on defense. Shaping up to be a good one here for the Bruins home opener. Hesitation, Pouncey, soft touch, no good. Rebounded by Hester. Out in transition, it's Carnes again. He was having himself a first half. Brevard up by 3. Here's Garrick. Back to Couples. Ball fake, hesitation, and he's fouled. That's going to be the second one on Reed, 3rd team. Couples will shoot 2 after the timeout. 10:48 to go here in the first half. we have a good one going. Tornadoes leading the Bruins 22-19. The Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. Located just off Woodruff Road, Cambria is a brand new hotel offering great amenities and a beautiful facility. You can book your next stay online at choicehotels.com. Well, the Bruins doing a lot of things well on offense, but struggling on the defensive end of things. Overall did a very good job on defense in their last game against Wittenberg, allowed just 66 points. And you'll win a lot of games only allowing 66, but Bruins are only able to muster 58 on offense and drop that one. Opened their season against Sewanee, lost 76-79, very close one there. So the Bruins have been in it. They have been definitely had their opportunities in the first two games, but not been able to pull out the W. They're definitely very much in the thick of it here. Couples free throws could make this a 1-point game. Couples has shot more free throws than anybody else on the team, and he's done a pretty good clip. He's 12 of 14 through the first two games. Hits the first. And the second as well. Bruins back within one, 22-21. Good pressure here from Couples, and Brevard really has not had any trouble breaking that press. Or the pressure, I guess. Not really a true full court press. That's going to be one of those regrettable fouls there on Pouncey, as fouls him on a three-pointer. So that's going to be 3 shots upcoming for Chancey Watson. Could put the Tornadoes up by 4 if he's able to knock these down. Does hit the first. Watson actually did not shoot any free throws in that opener against Montreat. So these are his first free throws of the year. It's the first 2. And that's one of those fouls you just hate to do as a defense, fouling somebody on a three-pointer. And 2 for 3 goes Watson. Here's Pouncey. Going around the top, here's Brush. Brush working inside. Good footwork and hits the layup. Again, the Bruins getting all the way down to that restricted circle relatively easily. And they've converted far more often than not. Good pass in the middle, blocked on the pass, but got his ball right back, and the shot bounces its way in for Carter. Here's Couples, and he traveled.
Traveling violation.
Bruins committed 15.5 turnovers per game, the first 2. Love to see that number come down closer to 10, but we've seen plenty of games last year and previous years where it was 20 plus, so. And that's going to be a turnover for Brevard. Here come the Bruins. Couples leaves it off to Brush, gives it over to Pouncey. Pouncey back to Couples, inside to Gearhart. Takes it one-on-one. Oh, almost got it to go, but he will go to the line for 2. 1 for 2 on the season from the line. Gearhart almost got the shot to go too, but just rolled out. First free throw is good. That team's doing well from behind the charity stripe here in the early going. Gearhart gets both. 26-25. Pass back up top. Thought about a 3 a couple times. Gave up on it, did Evans. Good pass inside. Back outside, open look, and not going to go for Boyette. Bruins chance to retake the lead here. Couples leaves it off. Couples will get it back, shoot a three, in and out. Brevard in transition. Evans lost it for a moment, got it back. Lobbed over. Evans kicks it out. Good drive here, tough floater. So that was Posner on the attempt. Both teams have been shooting pretty well. Both have gone a little bit cold here. Here's Brush. Driving. That one's going to bounce right back to him. Kicks it out. Couples for three. In and out again. Both teams looking oh so close, and nice job getting up to tip that one away was Brunson. And they're going to say Bruins ball. I thought Brunson tipped it. Got the referee right there and says Bruins possession, so another chance for BJU to take the lead here. A number of lead changes in this one already. Whew, risky pass there, but did get it in. Gearhart working, gets it. When you're 7 foot, not a lot of people are going to be able to block you straight up. Gearhart is taking good advantage. Great D there by Brush. People diving and falling all over the place. Brevard does end up with it, works around a pick nicely, but it won't go for Boyette. Gotten a little frantic here. Pouncey gets it on the wing. Back to Couples. Up to Brush. Brush looking to drive. Kicks it out to Pouncey. Pouncey for the corner three. No good. Rebounded by Watson. Flying in transition. Good defense, and it's going to be a foul on Brunson. And going to the line is Darius Stewart.
His first team fourth. Media timeout.
So it'll be 2 shots for the Tornadoes coming back. Chance to retake the lead. Definitely a good one going here in Greenville. By the way, fans, encourage you to check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins. You'll see results of the games, feature stories on players and coaches, upcoming schedules, game previews, stats analysis, lots of great stuff, and more, all at bjubruins.com. I mentioned this is the Bruins home opener for the men's basketball team. The ladies were going to be opening the season, have their home opener of the season this Friday, but that game has been canceled. So do not tune in on Friday. You will not see a Bruins game. Just want to give you a heads up on that, but Bruin men putting on a good show here in the first half. 7:15 to go. Bruins leading 27-26, but 2 Tornado free throws coming up. Darius Stewart taking them.
Darius Stewart at the line for the Tornadoes.
He went 2 for 2 in the opener against Montreat. First one, however, is no good. Off to the right. Second one is good. Ties things at 27. Pouncey will bring it down for the Bruins. Gives it up to Gearhart. Went over to Pope. Pouncey back to Brush. Brush tried to go inside, lost the handle. Another turnover. Down to the outside, back up top. Evans dishes it over, gets it back. Open look from 3, too strong. And that'll be rebounded by Brunson. Brunson gives it up to Pouncey. Pouncey with it, gives it over to Gearhart, double teamed, kicks it back out. Brunson, excuse me. Open look for three and knocked down by Devin Pope. Big three there for the Bruins, breaks the tie. Good drive here. Pulls up for the short jumper, no good. Pope on the rebound. Slows it up, gives it over to Pouncey. Brush inside to Gearhart. Had two people on him, didn't matter. Gearhart continuing to find success down low. And the Bruins now up by 5. On the outside. Whipped into Posner. Back up top. Posner gets it back outside. Open look from three. Knocks it down.
Jeremy Posner.
Here's Brush. Pope over to Brunson. Back to Pope. Almost lost it. Nice spin move. Goes behind the back. Going against Posner. Short jumper. Got it! Devin Pope. Flashing some fancy handles on that one. Evans gets it over to Boyette. Boyette inside, gets it back outside. Jumper along the baseline and one. That's going to be a foul on Pouncey, his second. Team fifth. Basket's good, so it'll be and one opportunity. Another bunch of subs here.
Number 33, Kenny Garrett, and for the first time, number 24, Dylan Harris.
So one shot coming here for Boyette to try to make this a 1-point game. Unable to convert. Pulling down the rebound was Dylan Harris, just freshly checked in. Pope outside to Garrick. Garrick driving. It's all the way inside, has it poked away from behind. Pope able to get to it first, though. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Couples. And he gets fouled by KK Horton. His first team fifth. Both teams at 5 team fouls apiece here with 4:28 to go. Bruins leading by 2. Couples will inbound here. Gets it over to Harris, who gives it back to Couples. Brunson looking to drive. Gets all the way in. And lays it up and in. Bruins almost all their points coming inside the paint or from the charity stripe. Good pass outside. Look on the outside for 3, no good. Couples comes down with the rebound. Bruins have 4 on 4. Here's Garrick back up top to Couples. Over to Brunson. Brunson gonna pull it down, give it over to Pope. Pope gonna launch a 3 and splashes it. Pope having a good first half as well. Averaged only 7.5 points in the first 2 games, but he's having a big impact here as the Bruins now up by 7. Deflected inside, stolen away. Couples, no numbers here for the Bruins. Brunson gives it over to Garrick. Garrick driving, short jumper. Got it. Largest lead of the half for the Bruins, 41-32. They tick down to 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Good shot on the outside. Going to be, I think Couples had it for a moment, and Brunson gets it. Then a careless pass has it taken away by Carter. Outside open look, good fake. And that's going to be a foul on Harris. trying to deny the shot and the pass.
Team 6.
Team foul number 6 on the Bruins.
Media timeout.
But the Bruins, a lot of good things here down the stretch as they've been able to build up a 9-point lead. Quality shooting, good defense. And even there with that foul, overall, pretty good position for Harris. Both teams will talk things over here. As they do, we'll tell you the FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online at fcisc.com. Well, the Bruins have gone on a nice run here to break open what had been a very back-and-forth game into a 9-point lead, but we've seen how quickly Brevard can strike, and they've still had some very good open looks that haven't fallen. They could definitely make up this ground in a hurry. Bruins will have to keep being vigilant on defense. But they've done a good job forcing some turnovers and earning themselves some extra possessions. They've been largely able to convert. Two shots here for Horton. First one is too strong. Second one too strong also, so Horton misses both. Missed opportunity there. Pope will come grab this one from Couples. Pope had the hot hand here recently. Gives it up to Couples, gathers it, drives all the way in and got it.
Couples with the finish.
And the Bruins living in the paint here in this first half. Back up top to Horton. Horton feeds it outside. Hester got it over. Pass all the way across. Up top, another look for Hester. This one goes down.
Charlie Hester.
Gets it back to a single-digit lead for the Bruins. 43-35, under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Garrick. Almost lost it, then he did. And who's that on? That's on Garrick, I believe. That's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity. Yeah, Garrick had the ball way far away from his body, ended up losing it, and then committed the foul on top of it. So, 1-and-1 opportunity for Carter. Brevard has struggled a little bit from the line here in this first half. And get a friendly bounce on that one.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 15, Camden Gerhard.
Gerhard in for Harris. And second one rattles its way in as well. So the 11-point lead is down to 6, 43-37. Brush feeds Couples inside to Gerhard. Comes up a little bit short. Rebounded by Horton. Horton gives it over to Posner. No good. Gerhard on the rebound, gets it out to Couples. Tough pass and a travel.
Traveling violation. Tornadoes basketball.
Pouncey guilty of the travel. 30-second timeout here with 1:17 to go. Bruins have led for the latter part of the half, but the lead is slipping a little bit, led by 11. Now they're down to 6. Seen more turnovers pop up than you would like, of course, but overall, a lot of good things for the Bruins here in the first half. Sure, both teams will be having plenty to discuss at halftime. Horton with it. Gives it over. Posner got it back. Posner is getting back to Horton. Gives it over to Hester. Back to Horton. Looking to drive. Back to Hester. Good little fake. Got it to Carter. Hester for three. Won't go. Good board by Gearhart. 45 seconds and counting here in half number one. Driving all the way is Couples. Couldn't get it. Going for the tip was Gearhart. Ball is loose on the floor. People diving for it. Able to save it was Carnes. Here's Hester. Kicks it out to the corner to Horton. Horton back across. Open look for three. No good. Nice box out and rebound by Brush. Got 15 seconds. Garrick all the way and one. Garrick was flying down the court and somehow let it go softly enough that it found its way into the net.
His first team sixth. Garrick at the line for one.
That was just the first foul on Hester. Garrick has not shot a free throw in the first two games. They'll get one here. Pouncey out and Brunson in. 13.8 on the clock. Bruins trying to make this a 9-point game, and they will. This time the home team getting a little bit of a friendly bounce off the rim. Horton gets it to Hester. Whipped across to Posner. Up to Horton. Horton, nice layoff for Carter. No good. Rebounded. And not going to be time, I don't think. There won't be for a shot. But the Bruins will go into the locker room with a 9-point lead. 46-37. We'll have the second half for you in about 15 minutes. Ready to start the second half here between the BJU Bruins in their home opener and the visiting Brevard College Tornadoes. Bruins lead 46-37 after the first half. See what adjustments, if any, are made here for half number 2. Teams have switched sides, so the Bruins will be going from left to right now in the white uniforms, and Brevard will be going from right to left in the royal blue. Here we go, underway. Nearly picked away from Gearhart. Had a good first half, as did Pope, who has the ball currently. Garrick missed the connection with Gearhart there. And Tornadoes get their first possession of the half as Evans will bring it up. Lobs it over to Boyette. Boyette fires it inside. Nice little give and go. Back outside. Great passing. Open three for Boyette. Too strong. Battle for it. It should be a jump ball, as both Brunson and Carter went for it. And since the Bruins just got the ball to possess the second half, this will be Tornadoes. Boyette driving. Whips it inside. Good pass. Finding Carnes, who completes the bucket. Gearhart over to Couples. Driving all the way, but coming up short was Pope. Evans lobs it over, tried to find Horton. And it goes off his fingertips. Both teams a little shaky here to start the second. Pope goes down low to Gearhart, battling through a couple different defenders. Couldn't get it to go. With it now is Carter. Back up to Evans. Over to Horton. Horton gets it back. Three-pointer, too strong. Nice rebound by Pope. Over to Couples. Gonna drive this one all the way inside. Got it. Nice bucket in transition. That was not an easy one. Boyette gives it back to Evans. Evans driving. Looked like a clean block initially, but they're going to say no. Foul on Gearhart.
His second, team first.
Second on Gearhart.
Evans at the line, shooting 2.
Evans will shoot 2 here. And the free throw woes continue.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 4, Hayes. Rush.
Brush in for Brunson on the Bruins side. Second one is good. The Bruins lead 48-40. A little over 2 minutes into the second half. Couples gives up to Gearhart. Gets it back. Garrick driving, short hook, got it. Garrick gives the Bruins a double-digit lead. Largest lead of the game for the Bruins has been 11. Carter nowhere to go with it. Gives it up to Evans, jumper no good. Rebounded by Brush. Brush on the run out. Leaves it. Pope slams it home! Devin Pope! And that gets the bench on their feet. The tomahawk jam for Pope gives the Bruins their largest lead of the evening. That was one for the highlight reels right there. And a turnover.
Bruins basketball.
And that dunk from Pope just came out of nowhere. But he threw it down with authority. Here's Brush. Kicks it out. Couples. Over to Pope. Garrick inside to Gearhart. Double teamed. Has it batted away. And jump ball. Stay with the Bruins.
Bruins with the arrow.
Rush got pushed there, no whistle. Only 3 on the shot clock, and that's going to be a foul as Pope went up for it. Looked like he might have been trying another dunk there, but wasn't able to hang on to the ball. It does get fouled, however, by Carnes, and it'll be 2 shots coming up for Pope. He has struggled from the free throw line in the first couple games. Has gone just 1 for 4, but hits this one. Gearhart out, and Dylan Harris in. gets them both. Pope's excellent night continues. Been an eventful one for the junior. Horton whips it over. And that one way long by Carter. Out on the run out. Oh, missing the dunk. Pope wanted another one. Went for the two-hand jam that time and couldn't quite come down with it.
Long bounds, Tornadoes basketball. Media.
Pope was feeling it. He had the breakaway and wanted to bring this crowd to its feet again, but couldn't quite finish on that one. Bruins, though, still lead by 14, their largest of the night thus far. Still 15:55 to go, though. Plenty of basketball yet to play. For Brevard, they really struggled to execute their offense the same way that they did in the first half. Not nearly as many open looks. Bruins have made some good defensive adjustments, and Brevard hasn't quite figured out what their counter punch is yet. Again, though, still plenty of time in this one. Bruins have to be at least a little bit encouraged after only putting up 58 points in the entirety of last game. Already have 54 here with almost 16 minutes to go. Tornadoes basketball here. Horton on the outside. Over to Evans. Boyette. Back to Evans. Feed across. Open three for Carter. Comes up short. Carter gets his own rebound. Follow-up shot is blocked. At least partially. Couples ends up with it. Couples thought about a drive. Gives it up to Pope. Pope back to Couples. Couples will launch a three. That one's good. Bruins have really not taken many threes in this game. They've picked their spots well and knock another one down there. Yeah, that's going to be a foul, but on which player?
That foul is on the floor. On number 24.
It's going to be on Harris. Harris and Garrick were both right there. That is not going to be a shooting foul, however. So Pouncey back in for the Bruins. Garrick and Pope both come out. Brunson in there as well. Horton with it for Brevard. Got it over to Reed. Just checked in. Reed inside. Back out. Passed over to Horton. Horton, mid-range jumper, really didn't have much choice about letting that one go as the shot clock was at 1. Another well-defended sequence by the Bruins. Here's Pouncey. Over to Brush. Lobs it inside. Harris takes a dribble, lays it home. And the lead is up to 19. Bruins' largest lead in the first half was just 11. They have opened the second half strong. Here's Horton. Dishes it out. Carter tried to feed it down low. Great job getting on the ground for that one by Brunson. Bruins could lead by more than 20 here. Couples gets fouled. It's going to be on Quincy Carter. Just his first, team third.
Team second. Bruins ball out of bounds.
Or team second, excuse me. Pouncey will get it off the inbound. Driving. Good hesitation. No backboard needed. Good pressure here by the Bruins, just slowing that Brevard offense just a little bit. Lobbed across, good pass to Horton. Horton for three, that one missed just about everything. Kept in play, but here's Pouncey. Lobs it forward. Great pass up to Couples in transition. And the Bruins putting on a clinic here in the second half as they lead by 23, 63-40 with 13:33 to go. Timeout as Brevard trying to figure out what has gone so wrong here in the second half. They really kept it very close, actually held the lead a number of times through the first part of the first half and had it down to just a 6-point deficit late in the first half before the Bruins ended up going into the locker room up 9. But the Bruins have just come out on a tear here in the second half, playing great defense. And they'll get some points in transition. Big 3 or 2. And a lot of what fueled their success in the first half, and that's getting those looks in and around the rim. We've had a very high percentage of shots in the key, and they've been converting. Here we go. Here comes Brevard. See what answers they have out of the timeout. Whipped across. With it is Hester. Gets it inside. Tough drive, kicked out. 3-point look, no good. And rebounded by Brunson. That was Watson on the attempt. Brunson looking to maybe take it all the way himself. Floater comes up short. Both Brunson and Carter went to the ground on that one. Here's Watson, dishes it wide. Lobbed up top, and that should be a foul on Brunson, and it is. Got a little too aggressive there. Just second foul on Brunson, though, so no serious issue there. Watson feeds it inside. That's going to bounce off for Carnes. Pouncey. Got it to Garrick. Back up to Pouncey. Back to Garrick. Inside. Harris whips it over. Brunson, little fake. Drives it all the way in and got it. 25-point lead for the Bruins. This was a very close game for the vast majority of the first half. And it's a off-ball foul, I think. That's on Brunson again, his third, team fourth. Brevard has not done as well as they would like from the free throw line, but you still don't want to give them lots of opportunities here in the second half from the charity stripe. Tough drive for Carter, and that's going to be another foul, this time on Harris. So the Bruins picking him up in a hurry. Already up to 5 team fouls, and we still have over 12 minutes to go. Now you have a 25-point cushion, but still a little bit concerning. First free throw goes down. Gerhardt back in for the Bruins. Second shot upcoming for Carter. And it's good. Carter goes 2 for 2.
Checking in for the Tornadoes, number 15, Jeremy.
Carter's actually going to check out. Here's Couples. Got it over to Brush. Brush Open three-pointer for Garrick. Didn't go. Here's Reed with it. Posner working. Kicked out. Back to Posner. Back up top. Back to Posner again. He'll take a three, and that one goes down. Much needed for Brevard. Cuts it down to a 20-point deficit. Pouncey gets it over to Brush. Brush driving inside. Kick back out. Garrick travels.
Traveling violation. Tornadoes basketball.
Bruins starting to let the Tornadoes work their way back into this one. Still a 20-point game, but there is a lot of basketball left to play with 11-12 still on the clock. Bruins have gotten themselves in a little bit of foul trouble and also a little bit careless with the basketball on the offensive end. Probably will not come back to bite them, but those are the little things that you want to be improving on throughout the season, and because there are going to be games where you don't have a 20-point cushion, and those mistakes are things that are going to be the difference between a win and a loss. And again, both of the Bruins' first losses this season were by single digits. Lost by 3 to Sewanee and 8 to Wittenberg. So those are those small margins where those little mistakes can add up and really hurt you. Here we go, out of the timeout. Bruins lead by 20. Brevard basketball. Here we go. It's going to be Reed. Gives over to Watson. Back up to Reed. Over to Posner. Tough drive inside, and another foul on Gearhart. It's already 16 fouls on the Bruins, and Gearhart will be the second Bruin with 3 fouls. It got put on the board as 15, but the Bruins don't even have a 15. That was definitely on Gearhart. Bruins do have a 15 on the roster, but he hasn't been in all game. That's Caleb Owens. First free throw is good for Posner.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 22, Devin Pope.
Pope in for Pouncey for the Bruins. Tornadoes working their way back. Definitely not out of it yet, especially we've seen a couple little streaks where they've knocked down some three-pointers in a row. They do that again, this could get a lot more interesting than the Bruins want it to. Here's Pope. Out to Couples. Garrick inside to Gearhart, who got fouled from behind by Reed. That's his third. That's only the team third, though.
Foul on number 3, Charles Reed, his third, team third.
Gearhart will get the inbound, give it out to Garrick. Over to Couples. Couples are going to drive all the way. A lot of contact. No foul, but it does stay with the Bruins. Inbounded to Garrick. Passed out to Couples. Three-pointer, knocks it down again. Couples is the team leader in points through the first 2 games, averaging 16. He's had some big threes here in this one. Tough drive, and getting it to go there was Hester. Nice job, nice job. Here's Pope. Tough drive, has it taken away. Here comes Reed, and another foul. Tornadoes already in the bonus.
That foul's on number 2, Elijah Couples, his first team.
First foul on Couples, but
Charles Reed.
Tornadoes in the bonus for the last 10 minutes of this game. Bruins just have not been able to avoid fouling. Another missed free throw. This one by Reed. If the Tornadoes end up making this close, they are going to rue the missed opportunities from the free throw line. Shot 70% in their first game, but I don't think it's that high in this one. Don't have access to live stats, unfortunately, but certainly seems lower. Trying to go to Brush, had it deflected on the way. Stays with the Bruins. Bruins are still up by 18. Don't want to be too doom and gloom about it. Pass to Gerhardt. And he gets fouled. I think that's going to be the 4th one on Reed. I think Reed got him on the body. It is, so that's 4 fouls on Reed. I would imagine he's, I don't know, he might come out. I don't know. 9:45. A lot of game left. Gerhardt too strong on the first free throw. A lot of game left, but Gerhardt does hit the second. Bruins lead back up to 19. Here's Hester. Passes over. And nice finish by Posner in traffic. Here's Pope. Over to Couples. Couples looking to drive. Had it poked away, got it back. Passes it up top to Brush. Over to Garrick, over to Pope. Pope's going to launch a 3, come up short, and Gerhardt had it batted away from him by Stewart, so it will stay with the Bruins. Gerhardt out, Harris back in. Couples is going to inbound. Garrick will get it off the inbound. Garrick looking to drive right away. He gets fouled. That's going to be on Posner.
Fouls on number 15, Jeremy Posner, his first.
This is Posner's first. That is team foul number 5 for Brevard, so Bruins getting closer to being in the bonus themselves. Garrick will get to shoot 2 here. Try to put the Bruins above 70. Not going to hit them both, as that one's too strong. The Bruins have struggled a little bit from the line here in the second half as well. Did pretty well from the line in the first. So 1 for 2 trip for Garrick. Bruins first to 70, 70-52. That one ends up over at Watson. Back up top. Posner. Out to Hester. Gets it to Watson. Back to Hester. 3-pointer. Good. And now, don't look, but it's just a 15-point game. Bruins were up by 25. Tornadoes have whittled it away. Poked away, turnover. Another chance. Here's Posner. He's got a lane. And that's going to be a blocking foul. Posner's going to go to the line for 2, and Harris will pick up another foul. I think that's his 3rd.
That foul is number 24, Dylan Harris.
His 4th. 4th foul for Harris.
Jeremy Posner at the line for the Tornadoes shooting.
So a couple 4-foul players on the floor as Charles Reed for the Tornadoes also playing with 4. It's team foul number 8 on the Bruins. And Tornadoes making this uncomfortably close after the Bruins were just completely cruising. Harris is going to come out in favor of Vanderhart. The Bruins just look to be cruising, and then all of a sudden the wheels have come off. Turnovers, missed shots, lots of fouls, and some well-executed offense by Brevard, all adding up to it now just being a 13-point lead in a game the Bruins led by 25 just a few minutes ago. Here's Pope. The Bruins have gotten away a little bit from what really gave them a lot of success, and that was getting some good post-ups down low. Trying for one here. And kicked back out. Pope, wide open three. That was big. Nice inside-out action. And Pope coming up with a big shot there. Nice move as somehow he danced all the way through the defense. Did Reed, but then couldn't get the shot to fall at the end. Couples is going to launch a three. Who wanted the back-to-back there, didn't get it. And here comes Hester the other way. Posner, that was high off the glass. A little too high. Brush flying back the other way. Bruins could do with slowing this down a little bit. They don't, and they turn it over. Again, really no need for the Bruins to rush. Clock is on their side. They've got a 16-point lead. Unless you've got a clear breakaway, just slow that down. No need to fly it down and then run into the corner and then end up committing the turnover. Just take your time. Clock on your side in this situation. Tornadoes have battled back and feeling a lot more in reach here as they trail by 16 with 7:22 to go. Which is still big hill to climb, but a lot smaller than 25. What it was earlier. (73-57), 7:22 to go. Bruins trying to notch their first victory of the season here in their home opener. Brevard trying to perform in what would be an epic comeback.
Checking for room number 1, Tostadas, Pouncey, and number 3, Trevor Brunson.
Brunson and Pouncey both back in for the Bruins. Tornadoes ball after the Bruins turnover. And it'll be Reed, who again is playing with those 4 fouls. Gives it over to Watson. Back to Reed. Kind of surprised we haven't seen more of Carter. Travel. Teams trade turnovers. Here's Couples. Over to Garrick. Got it to Brunson. Brunson looking to drive the lane. Kicks it back out. Pouncey open three from the corner. And the Bruins trying to break it back open again. Now lead by 19. Couple big threes here in the last few minutes. Trying to answer and succeeding is Posner. Instant response from Brevard. And they will take a timeout here with 6:37 to go. Tornado is already in the single bonus. Bruins still a couple fouls away as the Tornadoes have 5 team fouls. Two individuals in foul trouble for the Bruins. Dylan Harris with 4 fouls. For Brevard, Charles Reed sitting on 4. Pouncey bringing up the floor for the Bruins. Couples looking to drive. Going to take it all the way for the easy basket. Seas just parted there. Nobody helping in the middle. And Couples with that quick first step. It will just take it right down the lane. Reed kicks it out. And you kind of feel like with only 6 minutes to go, unless it's a really easy two. Another turnover. Unless it's a really easy two, you kind of feel like at this point, Brevard probably needs to be looking 3 on more of their possessions than not, if they want to come back in this one. Just time not on their side. Couples driving. Draws the contacts. And that's going to be 5 on Reed. So Reed is fouled out. And Couples will go to the line for 2. So Reed done for the night. And Horton will check back in for it. Two shots here for Couples. Trying to put the Bruins back up by 20. Hits the first. And the second. Good response for the Bruins after that surge from Brevard took the lead from 25 down to 13. Now the Bruins have built it back up to 20. Pouncey taps it away. Couldn't quite complete the steal. Couples almost got his hands on that one. That should be an offensive foul. How is that not called? And a blocking foul here on Vanderhart, who can't believe it. There was a very obvious shove off. That was not called, or at least obvious from my perspective. Obviously, officials felt differently. So, and one opportunity here for Posner. It's just the first foul on Vanderhart. Hits it, so it's back to a 17-point lead. 5:34 to go. Brunson with it, looking to drive, and started to lose control and just threw it off of Hester. Keep the possession alive. 17 on the shot clock. Couples will inbound. Gets it to Brunson. Again, the Bruins can stand to burn some clock here. That's a foul on, I believe, Carnes. Yep, his second. But that's team foul number 7. So Bruins are in the single bonus now. 5:16 to go. Couples just nailed 2 free throws a moment ago. It's the front end of the 1-and-1 here. And gets the second as well. So some good free throw shooting down the stretch, keeping the Bruins lead relatively comfortable. Still over 5 minutes to go. Here's Horton driving and lost it out of bounds. Good defense by Vanderhart. It will stay with the Bruins. Or, excuse me, with the Tornadoes. Gearhart back in for Vanderhart. 82-63, 5:06 to go. Good fake. Long 2 is going to actually be short. Second attempt, no good. Another offensive rebound. Carnes throws it out. Garrick nearly picked it. It's going to be a good pass inside, and that one will fall for Carnes. 17-point advantage. Here's Pouncey. Over to Couples. Couples to Brunson. Brunson looking to drive. Kicks it over to Gearhart. Finishes. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Couples. Going to the ground hard there was Posner. And that's foul number 10 on the Bruins. So it'll be 2 shots for Posner on the other side. Just the second foul on Couples. But for the remaining 4:26, Brevard is in the double bonus.
Posner at the line, shooting 2.
First one is good. Well, Brevard has certainly not showed any signs of quitting on this one. Definitely battling down to the end. Bruins done a good job maintaining the lead, though. They're still up by 17. Done a really good job on offense, either drawing fouls or making baskets. Here's Garrick. Couples over to Pouncey, inside to Gearhart. He gets fouled. That's going to be on Watson, and Gearhart will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
32, Chancey Watson, his first.
Just the first foul on Watson. Team foul number 8.
For a 1-and-1.
Gearhart hits the first. One more upcoming here. Hits them both. Bruins have a very real shot of scoring triple digits in this one. Posner back up top. Here's Horton driving. Tough shot. Didn't get it. Also didn't get the follow. Here's Couples. Over to Garrick. Drives, kicks. Here's Couples. Or Brunson, excuse me. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Gearhart. That's his fourth, but since it's an offensive foul, no free throws upcoming for Brevard. So it'll just be a turnover. And again, that is foul number 4 on Gearhart. Only 3:36 remaining, and the difference being what it is, probably not going to have a significant impact, but we'll see. 86-67 with 3:36 to go. Tornadoes in the double bonus, Bruins in the single bonus. Could be seeing quite a few free throws down the stretch. We'll see how it goes. Bruins have overall done a very good job of converting from the line in the second half. Been a big part of why they've been able to maintain the size of the lead that they have. Thus far, only one player has fouled out. That was Charles Reed for Brevard. 2 Bruins are on the brink, as both Dylan Harris and Camden Gearhart sitting on 4 fouls apiece. Brevard basketball out of the timeout after the Gearhart offensive foul. Gearhart did come out. Or no, never mind. He is still on. He was just getting a little extra instruction there from Coach Uaro. Hard to believe this is already year 7. That one. Oh, that's going to be a foul on the rebound as Garrett got pushed out of the way after the attempt by Posner. That's going to go on Watson. So now team foul number 9. And Garrick will get to do a 1-and-1. Here, Brevard, that is about the worst foul you can commit right there. Garrick tried to save it, couldn't quite do it. So he misses the front end of the 1-and-1, so ends up being no real harm for the Tornadoes except for a couple seconds of lost time. Watson back up top to Horton, back to Watson. Open three-pointer, missed everything. Brush will inbound here for the Bruins. Got it to Couples. Working against Watson. Flips it over to Brush. Brush out to Garrick. Up top to Brunson. He's going to take a 3 and come up a little short. Don't really understand the super quick trigger there, though. Again, burn a little more clock. Watson on the drive. tried to feed it over to Carnes,
Bruins basketball.
and they were not on the same page.
Checking in for Tornadoes, number 21, Drew Smith, and number 25, R.J. Johnson.
R.J. Johnson and Drew Smith check in for Brevard. Brush, a little hesitation. Pressured. Got it out to Brunson. Ends up with Couples up top. Back over to Brunson. Looking to drive. Got fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2. And both teams now in the double bonus the rest of the way. Smith picking up his first foul.
Trevor Brunson at the line, shooting 2.
Brunson 10 of 13 on the season coming into tonight from the free throw line. Hits the first, and the lead is back up to 20.
And number 1, Harris.
And at this point, feel like the result is relatively safe. Second free throw goes as well. 88-67.
Number 11, Brandon Wilkins.
Brandon Wilkins checking in for the first time for the Bruins. One of the 2 freshmen on the squad. He is the other person besides Camden Gearhart, who is out of right here in Greenville, South Carolina. Tough drive, comes up short. Brush got the rebound, had it poked away out of bounds, but it will stay Bruins basketball. It'll go to Pouncey. Or, excuse me, to Wilkins, who just checked in. Here's Brush. Lost it for a moment. Got it back. Couples with it now. 10 on the shot clock. This is more of what I expected from a while back. Couples kicks it out. Garrick's got 3 seconds. He had it denied, and that'll be a shot clock violation, which you never want to turn the ball over if you're going to. Taking the entire 30 seconds to do so is not the worst thing in the world.
Number 21, Shad Vanderhout.
Couple more subs for the Bruins as just a minute 23 to go as the Bruins look to move to 1-2. And Brevard will drop to 0-2 on the season. And that's going to be a foul on William Snipes, one of the other recent subs.
23, William Snipes, his first, team 12th. Zane Cottle at the line, shooting 2.
Zane Cottle will shoot 2. He also just came into the game a bit ago. Hits the first. Second good also. 88-69. Couples with it. Being guarded by Crawford. Here's Wilkins. Good feed down low to Brush. Dropped it off. Open three-pointer for Couples. Knocks it down. That'll make it 91-69 with less than a minute to go. Bruins will take a quick timeout here. Been a pretty complete effort here by the Bruins. Big offensive showing as well as some pretty stout defense. Certainly some areas to improve, as there will be from every game this season, but overall, a lot of things to be encouraged about. That's going to be another foul, and one, as Cottle gets it to fall.
Foul number 21, Shad Vanderhart, his second.
Vanderhart picking up his second foul.
Cottle at the line for one. Checking in for the Bruins, number 15, Caleb Owens.
Caleb Owens checking in for the first time for the Bruins, or the final 40. Cottle completes the three-point play. Wilkins will bring this one up. Dishes off to Brush. Brush driving. Goes for the hook. A little too strong. Gets his own rebound. Gets it back out to Wilkins. Wilkins has it poked away, and it was last touched by the Bruins.
Tornado basketball.
So it'll be tornado basketball. Shot clock is off. 17 seconds. All that remain in this one. And Cottle will get one more attempt that won't go down. And Wilkins will go ahead and dribble this one out. Bruins with an impressive home victory here, 91-72. They will get their first win of this young season. Well, I'm Nate Warwick saying thank you so much for watching. Good night, God bless, and go Bruins.
Thank you for attending tonight's game. If you could help us pick up trash and get it into the appropriate containers, we would appreciate it. You can follow the Bruins all season long at BJUBruins.com. Good night, everybody.
Where do you shoot it from? 8 feet above the top of the keys. About 8 feet above the